The entire network of thieves operating in the shadows has just been compromised at the highest level. Every single communication between these criminals has been tapped and recorded. Their phones, their messages, their emails, all of it has been monitored by authorities who've been building this case meticulously. A dedicated, honest law official has methodically traced and exposed the complete paper trail of their operations. All their transactions, all their plans, all their cover-ups, everything has been documented and compiled into an airtight case. The truth about this thieving community is being laid bare for the divine feminine energy to witness. What they thought was hidden will now be used against them in the most definitive way possible. That's what happens when corruption meets justice. It's only a matter of time before the walls come crashing down. The cosmic wheels have turned, and now is the moment when all that was done in darkness explodes into light. You were chosen for this path from the beginning of time. When stars were still forming in the heavens, your name was already written in the book of truth. This is not random. This is not a coincidence. This is destiny unfolding before your eyes. Your foundation was never truly vulnerable to their attacks, not for a single moment. While they schemed and plotted in darkened rooms and secret conversations, higher forces, ancient and powerful beyond human comprehension, surrounded you, with protection so impenetrable, so magnificently constructed, so divinely engineered that their weapons literally dissolved before touching your energetic aura. Did you notice how their attempts to destroy you mysteriously failed one after another? How circumstances shifted at the last moment in ways that defied logical explanation? How did threats evaporated just as they approached completion? That was not luck. That was not a coincidence. That was the divine shield activated around your existence, responding with perfect precision to every threat. The ones who attempted to copy your energy, to steal your essence, to replicate your gifts, they have failed spectacularly. You cannot duplicate what comes from source. You cannot forge what is divinely authentic. Their imitations have been exposed as hollow, empty vessels trying to carry sacred water. When they sent negative energy toward you, did you notice how you grew stronger? How challenges that should have broken you instead revealed powers you didn't know you possessed? This is the cosmic alchemy that transforms attacks into advancement, poison into power, wounds into wisdom. Only the truly chosen can perform this transformation. You stood in silence while they spread their lies. You maintained dignity while they attempted character assassination. You kept your peace while they stirred chaos. This restraint was not weakness, but wisdom. The universe was watching, documenting, preparing the perfect response. Now I want to take a moment to tell you about a few individuals that shouldn't exist. A trained occultist who escaped from a satanic coven, a former Black Ops drone pilot who flew swarms with his mind, a multi-millionaire psychic CFO who predicted market shifts before they happened. What do these remarkable individuals have in common? You'll find them all in the Obsidian Inner Order, where they share their forbidden knowledge on our private Discord server. My chosen soul has drunk deep from the well of knowledge eon after aeon. In this incarnation, these extraordinary individuals became my allies in the Obsidian Inner Order. They recognized the call. They stepped forward. They connected with others who understand their unique gifts and burdens. What is stopping you from manifesting the same? The synchronicities that brought them here weren't accidents. Neither is your discovery of this message. When souls of this caliber gather, the Archons take notice. They fear our collective power. They know what happens when the truly awakened find each other. Join our weekly calls. Hear their stories firsthand. Share your own journey with those who won't dismiss or doubt you. The knowledge exchanged in our private channels cannot be found anywhere else on this plane. Click the link in the description below now. The extraordinary souls await your arrival. The question isn't whether you belong among them. The question is, how much longer will you wait to claim your place? Those who formed alliances against you are now turning on each other. Their unified front crumbles as their communications reveal their true intentions. The jealousy that drove them to target you is now being redirected toward each other. The poison they created is returning to its source. Their nightmares have begun. Sleep evades them as cosmic justice approaches. Their minds race with scenarios of exposure. Their bodies feel the weight of their actions. Their spirits sense the approaching reckoning. This is not imagination, but manifestation of universal law. What you send returns multiplied. Every message sent plotting against you has been preserved. Every conversation scheming your downfall has been documented. Every attempt to manipulate the truth has been recorded. The paper trail they thought was erased continues to exist on planes they cannot access or destroy. Some operated from jealousy so intense it distorted their perception. Others followed from weakness, lacking the courage to stand for truth. Still, others participated out of greed, hoping to gain what rightfully belonged to you. All of them now face the consequences of their choices as their community of deception implodes from within. The authority figures they thought were manipulated have been silently gathering evidence. The systems they believed they controlled have been monitoring their every move. The allies they counted on are abandoning their sinking ship. There is nowhere left to hide from what they themselves have created. An honest authority figure stands ready with mountains of evidence. This person, positioned precisely for this moment, has been divinely guided to uncover what others attempted to bury. Their commitment to truth surpasses any bribe, any threat, any manipulation. They recognize you though they may never have met you before. They feel compelled to bring justice though they cannot explain why. This is cosmic orchestration at work. Documents that were hidden have mysteriously surfaced. Evidence that was deleted has been mysteriously recovered. Witnesses who were silenced have mysteriously found their voices. Paper trails that were obscured have mysteriously become clear. The mysterious becomes obvious when divine timing activates. The thieving community believed their technical knowledge could protect them. They trusted in their systems, their encryptions, their methods of concealment. They failed to understand that technology cannot override truth. No firewall can block divine intervention. No password can protect against cosmic justice. Messages they sent in what they thought was security now lie exposed for examination. Plans they drafted assuming privacy now exist as evidence for prosecution. Words they spoke believing no one else would hear now resonate through corridors of authority. Nothing remains hidden when its season of exposure arrives. Everything taken from you returns multiplied. Resources diverted now flow back with interest. Opportunities blocked now present themselves with greater potential. Relationships damaged now heal with deeper connection. Reputation attacks now shine with brighter authenticity. This is the universal law of compensation working in perfect precision. What was stolen through deception returns through truth. What was taken through manipulation returns through authenticity. What was blocked through jealousy returns through divine intervention. The thieving community attempted to build their foundation using materials stolen from your destiny. Now, their structure collapses while yours rises, stronger than ever before. Financial resources meant for your path cannot be permanently diverted. Property intended for your purpose cannot be permanently possessed by others. opportunities aligned with your destiny cannot be permanently blocked. Cosmic law ensures redistribution of what was wrongfully taken. Did you notice unexpected resources appearing just when needed? Mysterious financial provision arriving at critical moments? Sudden opportunities emerging from seemingly nowhere? This is just the beginning of the Great Restoration. What comes next will leave no doubt about the power protecting your path. Your patience through this process was not passive waiting, but active participation in cosmic timing. While you appeared to be doing nothing, invisible forces were orchestrating everything. Your trust in this process accelerated its unfolding. Your faith in unseen justice manifested its arrival. We stand at a critical juncture in time where forces of light and darkness engage in their final confrontation. Your personal experience mirrors this larger cosmic battle. What happens in your life carries significance beyond your understanding. The justice you receive sets precedent in realms you cannot yet perceive. This is why the attacks against you were so fierce. This is why the opposition seemed so organized. This is why the challenges appeared so overwhelming. Your destiny carries weight beyond yourself, and those who operate from darkness recognized your light before you fully did. The urgency you feel pulsing through your veins is not anxiety, but activation. The pressure you sense is not stress, but preparation. The intensity you experience is not punishment, but purification. Everything within you is being calibrated for what comes next, for what you were created to fulfill in this momentous time. The universe does not make errors in its selections. You were chosen because something in your specific energy signature, your particular soul blueprint, your unique frequency pattern, is exactly what is needed now. The attacks against you confirm your significance. The opposition validates your importance. The thieving community recognized something profound and powerful in you that you may still be discovering about yourself. They saw potential you haven't fully claimed yet. They feared power you haven't completely embraced. They sensed destiny you're still growing into. Their opposition became the unexpected catalyst, forcing your evolution, pushing you to develop strength you wouldn't have otherwise discovered, compelling you to access depths you might never have explored without this pressure. Their attacks served a cosmic purpose they never intended: your acceleration. Now listen closely to what is required of you in this moment. Stand firm in your authenticity. Do not diminish your light to make others comfortable. Do not reduce your truth to make deception feel welcome. Do not compromise your standards to accommodate mediocrity. Your uncompromising presence creates necessary pressure for transformation around you. Maintain absolute focus. Distractions will multiply as justice approaches. Attempts to divert your attention will intensify as exposure nears. Your concentrated awareness accelerates the process of revelation. What you consistently focus on expands in manifestation. Speak only truth with absolute confidence. Your words carry vibrational impact beyond physical hearing, resonating in dimensions you cannot yet perceive. When you speak truth, you create powerful pathways for its manifestation in the physical realm. When you remain silent rather than speak falsely, you prevent corruption from entering your reality and maintain the purity of your energetic field. Truth from your lips becomes reality in your experience. The universe responds to authentic declarations with manifestation that confirms your spiritual authority. Expect supernatural intervention. The impossible becomes possible. The unlikely becomes certain. The delay becomes immediate. Prepare your consciousness for experiences that defy conventional explanation. What's coming will not follow normal patterns or predictable timelines. Forgive without forgetting. Release emotional attachment to wrongs committed against you while maintaining perfect clarity about what occurred. Forgiveness frees you from energetic connection to those who harmed you. Remembrance prevents repeated patterns. This balanced approach keeps you both protected and liberated. Claim what is yours. False humility does not serve the divine plan. When restoration begins, receive it with confidence, knowing it comes not from human generosity, but cosmic justice. What returns to you does so not as a gift, but as rightful restitution. Receiving with conviction honors the process of divine rebalancing. Every transaction has been recorded. Every financial maneuver has been tracked. Every attempt to divert resources has been documented. Every effort to manipulate systems has been preserved. The paper trail exists in multiple dimensions, accessible to those with authority to reveal. Those who created false documents now find those very forgeries becoming evidence against them. Those who manipulated records now discover those manipulations highlight their guilt. Those who destroyed evidence now realize their acts of destruction were themselves documented. Nothing escapes the cosmic ledger where all actions are perfectly preserved. The honest authority figure has been supernaturally guided to find exactly what was needed. Doors that should have remained locked mysteriously opened. Files that should have remained hidden mysteriously appeared. People who should have remained silent mysteriously spoke. The mysterious becomes methodical when divine purpose activates. Organizations that appeared impenetrable now reveal their vulnerabilities. Systems that seemed corrupted beyond repair now demonstrate unexpected integrity. Individuals who appeared compromised now show surprising courage. The divine operates through unlikely channels when justice demands manifestation. What you could not accomplish through your efforts alone is being accomplished through cosmic orchestration. The exposure happening now required resources beyond what any individual could command. The revelation unfolding needed authority exceeding what any single person could claim. This is collective divine intervention, operating with perfect precision. A permanent separation is occurring between authentic and false, between genuine and counterfeit, between divinely authorized and humanly manipulated. Those who aligned against you are being marked by their own actions, branded by their own choices, identified by their own words. Some who participated in the thieving community will experience sudden awakening to their error. Their eyes will open to the magnitude of their mistake. Their hearts will feel the weight of their betrayal. For these, there exists potential for redemption if genuine remorse leads to complete confession. Others remain hardened, doubling down on deception even as evidence mounts against them. For these, increased pressure comes not as punishment, but as a necessary catalyst. Some vessels require intense heat before transformation becomes possible. Their resistance does not prevent justice, but intensifies its eventual arrival. The separation occurring now ends cycles of confusion where truth and lies coexisted, where authentic and false intermingled, where light and darkness blended. Clarity arrives with unmistakable distinction between what carries divine endorsement and what operates from human deception. You have felt torn between knowing your truth and doubting yourself when others contradicted your reality. This internal division ends now. Certainty replaces questioning. Confidence overrides confusion. Clarity dissolves doubt. Your inner knowing aligns perfectly with external revelation, as what you sensed internally manifests externally. What emerges from this cosmic justice transcends mere restoration. What rises from these ashes exceeds what existed before. What manifests through this divine intervention surpasses your highest expectations. The new beginning contains elements you have not yet imagined. Resources returning bring with them multiplication. Opportunities restoring carry expanded potential. Relationships healing develop deeper dimensions. Your capacity to receive increases proportionally with what is being restored. The container of your consciousness has been expanded through this process to hold greater blessing. Those who recognize the divine hand operating in this situation align themselves with your path. New connections form with individuals who operate from authentic truth. Fresh collaborations develop with people who respect cosmic principles. Supportive communities emerge based on mutual recognition of higher purpose. Divine realignment creates perfect partnerships. Systems that once opposed you now support your advancement. Structures that previously blocked you now facilitate your progress. Organizations that formerly excluded you now seek your participation. The great reversal transforms opposition into the assistance. As cosmic justice completely reorients your environment, this new beginning requires your active participation. What returns must be properly stewarded. What manifests must be righteously directed. What develops must be intentionally cultivated. Your conscious cooperation with cosmic justice transforms restoration into lasting reformation. Your vindication rings through multiple dimensions, reverberating across the cosmic expanse. Your restoration establishes profound precedent in realms beyond physical sight, in planes of existence where greater battles unfold. Your advancement declares truth that echoes through eternity, creating ripples that touch shores you cannot yet perceive. What happens in your situation carries significance exponentially beyond your current understanding. The cosmic importance of your personal justice extends far beyond your individual experience, touching collective consciousness and spiritual awakening on a scale still hidden from your awareness. The enemies of truth who targeted you now face judgment. They cannot appeal. The forces of deception that opposed you now confront exposure they cannot prevent. The agents of jealousy that attacked you now experience consequences they cannot avoid. Divine justice operates with perfect precision, touching every participant according to their actions. Your stillness through this process was not inaction, but strategic positioning. Your silence was not weakness, but masterful restraint. Your patience was not passivity, but perfect alignment with cosmic timing. Everything you did and did not do contributed precisely to this moment of revelation. The authority figures divinely positioned to bring justice feel supernatural motivation they cannot explain. Their dedication to truth exceeds normal human determination. Their ability to uncover evidence surpasses ordinary investigative skill. Their courage to stand against corruption transcends typical professional integrity. They operate as cosmic agents, though they may not recognize the full significance of their role. The paper trail, fully exposed, creates undeniable documentation that removes all questions. The communications fully tapped provide irrefutable evidence that eliminates all doubt. The deception fully revealed leaves no room for alternative explanation. The truth stands absolute, impervious to manipulation or reinterpretation. You stand at the threshold of advancement that exceeds your previous conception. You approach a breakthrough that surpasses your former understanding. You enter territory that transcends your prior experience. Prepare your consciousness for unprecedented expansion. Maintain unwavering focus on truth regardless of remaining opposition. Hold steadfast commitment to integrity despite lingering resistance. Preserve absolute dedication to authentic purpose, regardless of final attempts to distract. Your concentrated intention accelerates manifestation of complete justice. Speak with authority that comes not from human position but divine appointment. Move with confidence that stems not from personal ability but cosmic backing. Stand with certainty that flows not from external validation but internal knowing. Your authorized presence creates energetic alignment with what must now manifest. Expect supernatural acceleration as multiple dimensions converge to implement justice. Anticipate miraculous provision as cosmic resources deploy to enable restoration. Prepare for extraordinary revelation as hidden aspects surface for final resolution. The natural laws suspend to accommodate divine intervention when cosmic justice demands immediate implementation. You were created specifically for this time. Your unique configuration of gifts, experiences, perspectives, and capacities exists precisely for this historic moment. The challenges you endured were preparation for purpose now being revealed. The cosmic significance of your existence manifests through this process of divine justice. What comes now moves with unstoppable momentum, like a celestial body whose course cannot be altered. What unfolds now proceeds with inevitable certainty, predetermined before time began. What manifests now arrives with undeniable authority, backed by cosmic forces beyond human comprehension. Divine justice established cannot be overthrown by human interference, darkened opposition, or desperate countermeasures. The decree has been signed in realms where higher laws originate. The thieving community's communications lie fully exposed, creating irrefutable evidence. The paper trail exists in perfect documentation, providing undeniable proof. The honest authorities stand prepared with complete revelation, delivering absolute justice. Your vindication comes not through personal vengeance, but cosmic realignment. Stand now in the full knowledge of who you truly are. Move forward in complete awareness of what you carry. Live from absolute certainty about why you exist. Your activation catalyzes transformation that extends far beyond your individual experience into collective consciousness. The watching universe witnesses this demonstration of cosmic law. The observing dimensions recognize this manifestation of divine order. The attentive spirits acknowledge this revelation of eternal truth. What occurs in your situation establishes precedent across multiple planes of existence. This is the moment toward which all previous experience pointed. This is the threshold beyond which new reality awaits. This is the doorway through which destiny beckons. Step forward now into complete restoration, absolute vindication, and perfect justice divinely established. The decree is sealed, the judgment is rendered, the restoration commences, the divine justice manifests now.